Guess what? I was caught in a sticky situation on my way home. You imagine the bus stop at a bus stop and picking up passengers and letting off passengers, and somebody who is entering the bus decide to go in the bus from the back where persons getting off. Why you tell me if you think it's a man or if you think it's a woman that did that, or if it's a little boy or a little girl that did that. But let me help you. Rule out the little boy and the little girl. You can imagine it must be a man or a woman then. So tell me in the chat who you think did that. Now the driver got up and said he's not moving until the person who haven't paid come and pay, because he saw the person when the person slipped in from the back. And rightly so, he has a right to say that, because the policy is you enter from the front and you swipe your card or you pay with your cash. Simple. Now, guess what? Hi, how you doing, Selena? The Celestial. You're going on well. Congratulations on your lives. Here to support you, support from Australia. Yes, hopefully one day I can visit. Yes. Thank you so much for your support. If you ever understand what I'm telling you, that I was in a sticky situation this evening. I took the bus home and somebody, did you see my shout out video for you? I haven't seen it yet because I've been on the road. So I haven't seen it as yet, but I'm going to check it out. Thank you so much. I'm giving you enough arts. Enough arts. Yes. Your videos are unusual and I like that. I used to later check it out. Of course, I'm going to check it out. Yes, so on the bus, the driver stopped at the bus stop and the driver picking up passengers and letting off passengers, and somebody who is to enter from the front, who is entering the bus, enter from the back. Now the driver called the person out and say you need to come and pay. Now if you don't have the money to pay, you can simply be honest and say it's me and I don't have the money. Or even before you enter the bus, you go from the front and you say to the driver, driver, I don't have any money on my card and I don't have any money in my pocket, but I need to reach home. Simple as that. If the driver said no, you wait for the next bus driver and say it. Or ask somebody to pay your fare, right? Yeah, just say, yeah, I can't afford it. Can you please help me? Don't be shady. Exactly, don't be shady. Yeah. No, the driver said that the person didn't come forward. He said it again. I know who you are, because he can see who entered the bus, right? He has the mirror. He said, I know who you are. Come up and pay your fare. The person insists that them not budging at all. Yes, they do. Him say the person not budge. So guess what the driver said to all of us? And this is a sticky situation now. The driver said that he's not moving until this person pays. You have children in the bus. I see a baby in the bus. You have adult elderly people in the bus. You have people who are tired and come from work and have to stand up because it's peak hours. So everybody can't get a seat. No, the driver said, me not moving until this person come and pay. So everybody now in a sticky situation, what to do? After a while, the driver came down to where he knows the person is and said, you need to pay. else the bus is not moving. Everybody has to get off. He got back to the front and he said, the bus is not going to move. The person is not paying, so the bus is not going to move. And he went and switched off the engine, and the place now in darkness. I tell you, I've never seen this on Canadian bus at all. I've never seen it. And guess what? After a while, people talking and people, and me even said, I'll pay for you. Yeah, I'll pay. Just let us know. Just let us know. I'll pay for you. Other person said, yes, just go up the front and pay your fare. It's only honest that you pay your fare. Yeah, that's what happened here before too. Bus drivers are a special kind of person. Someone paid through though, so we could keep moving. Exactly. Exactly. Someone would pay for you if you know that and there's so many people. Everybody, I think it's what, $4, $3 something to make it $4, right? For the fare. It's not even a big deal. No, it could be me. It could be me that I don't have the money to pay. My card run out of cash and I don't have no cash in my pocket. It is. So because so many attention called on the person now, that make it even worse, the person not coming forward. And guess what now? Tell me, do you think it's a man or you think it's a woman that did that? Why you tell me if it's a man or a woman you think that did that? No, it blew my mind when the driver came and said who it was. Yeah? Can you guess? It could happen to anyone. Yes, it was a woman. Women don't do that. A man would more have like a pride to say no, to ask. But a woman would simply, gently, nicely say, driver, me not have no fear. I'm a psychic. No, you're an investigator. You have an investigative mind. And those who are watching, you can check out Selena, the Celestial. She has some good videos. I enjoy them. Mystery. Yes. So I used my intuition and I knew it was a woman. Yes. But it was strange for me why a woman would do that. That was shocking because normally a woman would, be the one to ask the driver, can I get a ride? I don't have my fare. Yeah. Hi. Hi. How you doing, Joshua? Hi, Joshua. Nice having you on. Welcome. Yes, so I was in a sticky situation. Person spell it like that, so it's okay. All right. Yes, clearly not a normal woman. Maybe not. But when I look around, I realize that persons were talking where the person was and they were looking at her. So apparently person knew that she came on, but nobody's saying anything like outright say it's you and the driver not saying it. And that is what clearly and that is what I'm thinking. Why didn't the driver just say, Miss, you didn't pay your fare? And then somebody would say, okay, if you don't have the money, then we'll give it to you. Or, she can simply say, I didn't have it. I don't have any fear. Because situation hard, You know much people have lost their jobs just this week? Thousands of people. Thousands of people. There are certain jobs because of the weather, because he's giving her or another person a chance to pay. Yes. Yes. But she's not owning up. We are all struggling financially. Yes, it's true. It's a reality. And that's why we have to support each other. She didn't own up so we could support her because we were more than willing. Because people wanted to go home. People were tired, literally tired from a day full of work. Some coming from the doctor. Some have babies with them, The bill are getting crazy. Food is crazy. Rent is impossible to live now. It is true. It's challenging. Yes, we must support each other. It is challenging out there. It's no joke. And with all that has been going on this week, it's going to get even more challenging. And how do we survive? One thing I know about is asking for help. We have to reach that place where we can say, I'm going to put aside my pride and ask for help. Some people need mental help. Some people need financial help. I live in a tiny house. I love it. And I don't have a big house and fancy car or have any fancy holidays. I struggle like everyone right now. Yes, I am struggling too. It's no joke. It's no joke. The other day, my husband give me a money. I said, thank you, Jesus. When he handed to me, he said, push her here. I said, thank you, Jesus. And then give me money, because we're all struggling. Sometimes we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. People see me smiling every day. It's my personality to smile. But I have financial struggle. I have family problem. I have health problem. Right now I'm on a health journey because I'm overweight, because I'm an emotional eater. And I'm not being afraid to say it because there's a lot of people going through these things. Yes, being proactive. Praise Jesus. You have to. So my thing is, that person could have really asked for help. Just say in the beginning, driver, I don't have the fear. Portia, me too. I'm an emotional eater. It's not a curse. But I understand what you're saying. It has to do how we deal with stress, especially me who always smiley and happy and all of that. When I eat. When I'm having my little moments, I eat, comforting. Yes, you know what I mean. It's a mental thing. It is. But it has nothing to do with food. It's me. Thank you. I found out that I keep on, because as I said, I'm on a wellness journey. And so I'm getting help for it, right? And I was saying, I'm going to try. And the person said to me, no, you're doing it wrong. You don't say try. That's where we're getting it wrong. So when we see the food, I say, okay, I'm going to try not to eat. But you see the word we say try, it blow us out of water. That word that says try, that's what we have to eliminate, the trying, and just do. It's real. It's real. It has, Selena says, I'm on a wellness journey too. I get it. Thank you so much for being on, all of you, and for understanding. You say, I will not, and you won't. God will give you the strength and power to say no. There's something that I learned, but I have not truly practiced it with food. Someone once said, she's a popular figure, a motivational speaker, and she said, in the very moment, for example, you wake up, and sometimes it's hard to get out of bed, and you want to twist and you want to turn and all of that. You see, the first moment is you wake up and you said, oh, I'm getting out of bed. Just get out of bed. Just get out of bed in that moment. Don't give it no further thought. And I tried it and it was working, but then I went back into myself and I become complacent. And that is the thing with food. You become so complacent with it when you're an emotional eater. And because it's comforting, you don't want the hard stuff. There are certain things that you're very good at, Selena, but other areas have to work on, right? So it is with food. Yes, get out of bed, just do it. Don't think. Food is a comfort. Yes, and for us, we have to just do it. We have to just say, look at, you know what I've said to myself, I'm going to do is a challenge. Selena says, we also need food to survive, so it's hard. But we know that it's because we emotionally eat. We are full, but because we want that comfort, we eat. We continue to eat or we snack or something like that, right? So it's like we now have to treat our tummy. And I say, I'm going to take on this challenge. If we keep eating, cannot stop. Yes, because our minds are going and we are thinking about what we're thinking about. Even sometimes with editing, Selena says, I was late night eating. I cut that out. Sugar is my addiction and it is horrible. We don't usually buy what do you call it? Processed food. Not really processed food, those food that are bad for you. But you see the fruits and anything else that has sweet in it, yes, I'll have it. I don't like fresh stuff. And I'll have the sugar. Sugar is my addiction. Seriously, and I think not only us, Selena, but many people love the sugar. Yes, I'm getting help right now for it. For it is terrible. And I realized, just like that young lady on the bus that didn't ask for help, we have to put aside our pride and ask for help. Help is very important, and there are people that will support us. You have people, you say, once you say, I need help, God will send help. And that's what happened with me and my situation. God did send help. He has been sending help ever since I wanted help. Yeah? But it is now for us to break the cycle, to tell ourselves that we're not going to try, we are going to actually do it. Yes, Selena says, recognize you have a problem and ask for help. Please, God, first say out loud, I have a problem, I need help, then go get help. I have to admit it. I have to admit, Selena, that I have an addiction for sweets. And I am an emotional eater. I know what is right. And guess what happened to me this week? I have been looking back and find, when did I start being an emotional eater? And when did I start practicing those health things that used to keep me from eating like that or being addicted like that? Where did it start? And to tell you the truth, way back. It started about 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, it started. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember the day. You see, Selena says, also, my genetics means I am prone to all kind of diseases, and I know it's even worse for us. I'm bald Cook Island, Mario. Oh, I know that name, and half white. Ah, my mom and grandparents have health issues like this. So you know, who knows that, will have to make some drastic decisions as to curballing these things. I'm not bald. I know. That's a good one. I know. But you understand what I'm saying? No. Seeing that this is a case, it's even twice as hard because by because by genetics, yeah. So now you have to say, I have to try harder. Not try. You hear I use the word try? Because it's a part of my vocabulary. That is what hinders me. And that is what has been hindering me, the trying. We can't try. We just have to do. Like when we say we're getting out of bed, we just get out of bed, right? We have to now do. I tell you, the situation was sticky today. But guess what? Somebody went and paid. A young man. He went and paid because he was tired. You can see on his face that he was extremely tired. Basically, I'm half brown and we need fresh food and vegetables and exercise, not processed food and sugar. Yes. So we need vegetables, legumes, beans and peas and stuff like that. We need nuts, and the grown provision is very good, right? Natural grown provision. And we need healthy oils like coconut oil. So if you have coconut oil where you are in Australia, yes, try to have that every day. Coconut oil is better than there's nothing named vegetable oil. You can't get oil from vegetables. I'm so glad someone paid. Yes, you know, I think going back to what you're saying about the vegetables, that we really need to, yes, the fruits and the vegetables here, and only use extra virgin oil. So I learned something recently about olive oil, because I love using olive oil to cook. But the person told me that olive oil loses its properties when you cook with it. Coconut oil is the one that you really use to cook with. Olive oil is used for dressing. And she also mentioned grapeseed oil, that you can use that as well. So I stopped using the olive oil to cook. I'm using the coconut oil only because I use both, but a lot of things I use the olive oil to cook with. So that's something. Now, going back to the sticky situation, the young man got us out of. He paid the fare, and the driver went back out, and well, the driver started the bus and it wouldn't move. It wouldn't move. And I'm like, what is this now? A breakdown? It just not powering up. Then I see he went back out and turn on back the engine because he had turned it off. Can decide that him not moving. Portia, I love hearing your story about the shady lady and the bus driver. I tell you. And you know what? I was in this place called Timmy's because I went about some business. And when I say, you know what, I'm not going home right now, I'm going to sit down and sort out some stuff in Timmy's over some tea. So I had some herbal tea and I was there, sipping on it. And then I said, I need, and reading. I was actually reading at that time when I decided that I'm going to leave and go home now, right? Selena says, I have to go now, but I will check in with you later. God bless you, you kind hearted woman. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day, an amazing day. And I check out the video, and everyone listening, please check out Selena. She is doing well, and we just need to support her some more so that she can grow as quickly as possible. All right. So please support her. And bye, Selena, the celestial lady. Take care until next time. And those who are with us are joining us after the live chat. The driver, he went and turned on back the engine, and the vehicle was now powered up, and we're able to move, and I was able to make it home. Yes, safe and sound. But I tell you, it was a sticky situation. Yeah. And those who have eating, emotional eating like myself and Selena, please take on the health journey and just let us not try, let us do. Thank you so much for joining me, each and every one. It was nice spending the time with you all. And Selena made my day along with Josh. Joshua, let me see if I get the name so I can give him the proper shout out. Yes, he joined Joshua Gabriel, right? Yes, so check out his channel as well. Let us support each other on this YouTube journey. We appreciate the support, and peace and love. One out. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye, you all. Bye bye. Love you. Peace and love. One out.